Here's what you can control. While you can't control what happens in the world economy, you can control how you prepare for and react to things within your own economic world. So what does that look like? Well, number one, this is the principle I want you to keep in mind. Control what you can control. That's first up. You know, there's that old saying that says, I believe it goes, Lord, give me the wisdom to accept the things that I can't control, to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Here's where you need to put that into full effect. So here's what you can't control. You can't control what somebody decides when he wakes up in the morning, looks in his bowl of Cheerios and decides that he wants to start a war. You can't control what another country does. You can't control what a corporation decides to do. You can't control what terrorist organizations decide that they want to do. You can't control whether a disease decides to have an outbreak and sweep across your community or the globe. These are things you cannot control. So it does you no good to obsess over them, panic over them. Here's what you can control. While you can't control what happens in the world economy, you can control how you prepare for and react to things within your own economic world. So what does that look like? Well, you can control your spending, your saving, and your debt. How do you do that? Well, you control your spending, number one, by living below your means. That is more important, more than ever right now. Number two, you can control how much you save. You decide whether or not you want to prioritize savings. How important is it to you? Is it a non-negotiable? Do you follow my 70-10-10-10 rule where 10% comes off the top automatically and goes into your savings? This is very important because I'll tell you one thing I learned during COVID, and you probably heard me say this before, cash is king. Banks can cut off lines of credit, but they can't cut off your money that you have. So if you have a pile of cash, that pile of cash is there to help you sleep easier at night. So what are you doing to prioritize the accumulation of your cash? And number three, you can control your debt. Like, you decide whether or not you're going to swipe that card to pay for something that you don't have the cash to pay for. That is an indulgence that you deserve because you work hard. These are things that you have complete control over. So don't try to control what nation states do. Don't try to control what corporations do. Don't try to control what the environment does. Control how you spend, how you save, and how you get yourself into and out of debt.